what are you doing right now, what are you doing after SRCC, did you take a placement, what was your package, are you doing an MBA, do you plan to do an MBA, do you want to go abroad, do you want to study further? So we are finally doing this. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Ananya. If you're new here, please subscribe. How long has it been since I've said these words? A lot of you know and have noticed that I have not been super active on long form videos. You guys have missed me, but I have missed you guys so much more. And finally, I have the time and I am ready to talk about everything that is happening in my life. I put up a story on Instagram as well as asked you guys on my community post on YouTube to ask me some questions, and I will try to answer each and every one of them in this video. It could be a long one, so grab a snack, grab a drink, and I think let's just dive right into this Q&A video and let me catch you up on what's happening in my life. Okay, so I finally decided to make this video when I went back to SRCC recently to get my degree after 1.5 years, and it was quite a trip down the memory lane. The first question I got was, how did you feel after coming back to SRCC? And I think that feeling is unmatched. To go back to the place that gave me so much, literally 3 years of pure fun, chaos, trying to figure out life, but still having the best time of my life with my friends and enjoying the college life. And SRCC has now been renovated so much, so many new corners, so many new buildings, although green space up come ho gaya hai, but it is what it is. It's always good to be back. And how is your life going after graduating from DU? Well, it has been a roller coaster ride to say the least. So many new things have happened, so much that I expected to happen has not happened. My life has changed, but for the good for sure, because I'm a big believer of whatever is meant to be will be, and everything just happens for a reason. Now finally, I'm gonna answer your questions and do a story time of everything that has happened from when I graduated from SRCC in 2024 to now in 2026. There are so many questions, assumptions, and things you guys want to know. So there were so many questions. In fact, I keep getting the comments also. What are you doing right now? What are you doing after SRCC? Did you take a placement? What was your package? Are you doing an MBA? Do you plan to do an MBA? Do you want to go abroad? Do you want to study further? So the first thing that I have to tell you guys is that no, I did not take a placement from SRCC, and that was actually pre-decided for me long back when I was probably in my first year only, I think, because I was one of the few people who did not even care about making a proper resume. I just made a resume because everyone around me was making it and you have to submit it to the placement cell. But my plan was never really to get into a corporate job, and I know that might come as a shocker to so many people, because when you think of SRCC, the obvious most safe option that everyone expects you to take is a placement. And I think I was one of the very few people in my college who decided to not go for it completely. I did sit for like 1 or 2 interviews during the placement season just to experience what the vibe is, what the corporate culture is, how do the interviews work, what do they ask. I think I sat for like 1 or 2 finance interviews, but I never wanted to get into finance, consulting, or whatever commerce students do. Okay, but then what the heck did I want to do? Well, I have maximum interest in marketing, social media, digital marketing, and that kind of field, the field that is actually booming. And I have been super well versed with AI, like right from when AI was in the space. I have been learning about it, trying it out myself, trying all the new tools that are there. So that is about the placement side of things. Yes, at SRCC, most of the students do get a placement and they do get decent packages. Obviously, a very hand-picked few students get those big packages. Like only one person gets that 40 lakh per annum ka package. A few people get somewhere around 20 lakhs ka package. Some more people get around 10 lakhs ka package. And finally, the truth is that most of the companies hire in bulk, and that package is somewhere around 5 to 10 lakhs depending on the company. So that goes without saying ki SRCC se degree karna is not bad, because it does give you a decent placement, which other colleges probably don't even give you one. ठीक है, अब placement नहीं करना है, so the next question obviously is कि post graduation करना होगा. You want to do an MBA or a PG in something? Well, there's a story to that as well. It is going to help a lot of you guys, I'm sure. So you guys know that I gave CAT in 2024 because I did make videos about it as well, and it was pure fun for me at that time. I had absolutely no intention of doing an MBA as such. Like, I did not study for the exam properly, no coaching, no test series, nothing I had taken. I just studied for 1 week when I'm like, okay, I have to do this. 3 महीने में MBA के लिए CAT crack करना है, and I did it for 1 week and I stopped because life happened. There were other things happening, so MBA just took a backseat then. And मैंने सिर्फ MBA का फॉर्म इसलिए भरा था because मेरे दोस्त ने मुझे प्रेशर किया था कि you should do it. And unfortunately the reality is that जब इतने सारे लोग तुम्हारे आसपास एक एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे होते हैं, you just feel like, oh my god, am I the person who's doing something wrong, or should I do an MBA as well क्योंकि सब लोग कर रहे हैं. Am I stupid to not be applying? तो मैंने बस कर दिया था ऐसी टाइम पास के लिए. ठीक है, so I gave the CAT, I vlogged my journey as well here and there, and then the CAT results came. तो मेरे आए थे around 90-91 percentile without studying, which I think was amazing कि बिना पढ़े भी मैंने इतना कर लिया. मेरी इंग्लिश में, that is VARC में, सबसे ज्यादा percentile थी. It was 95 or 95 above, which was great. So ठीक है, the results came. I didn't care about it because मुझे वैसे भी कोई interest नहीं था. There was 6 months more to complete SRCC से graduation. They were chill. I was doing YouTube. I was also doing some other things on the side that I have, and सब सही चल रहा था. And then finally it's May, June when you graduate from SRCC. Exams खत्म हो गए, SRCC is done, college खत्म. Obviously अब सब मेरे से पूछ रहे हैं कि बेटा आपको क्या करना है इसके बाद, and I'm like, honestly मुझे भी नहीं पता था कि मुझे क्या करना है, and I probably still don't know exactly what I want to do. So I was just trying to figure it out कि मुझे अपना business करना है. Do I want to start an agency? Do I want to do content creation full time? Which was definitely an option कि I will just continue doing content, and I was doing it until finally it was like कि अगर कुछ नहीं करना है तो फिर MBA ही करना होगा because that's the logical next option. अगर जॉब नहीं करनी तो MBA कर लो, कुछ पढ़ाई कर लो, you must have a masters. So my parents were also in on that thing कि यार MBA तो करना ही होगा. So they also convinced me, and then I thought कि ठीक है कर लेते हैं MBA. You know, if it's that big of a deal, I should just do it. So after I graduated in June, it was my birthday also. मैंने एक birthday trip लिया to Bali, and that was the time we decided कि now once I come back home, I have to start preparing for CAT 2024. तो 6 महीने थे, I had to do it. I was actually studying quite hard for it, and मैंने कोचिंग नहीं लिया था, but I did take a test series जहाँ पे mock test होते थे, analysis होती थी proper. ठीक है, 6 महीने में पढ़ रही हूँ. Right now I'm like so happy talking about this, but I think those 6 months were probably the worst time for me. मतलब now that I look back, मुझे लगता है इतनी कोई बड़ी बात नहीं थी, but that time I was like so not in a good mental space, let's just say, क्योंकि मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, because I had no interest of doing an MBA. I was just doing it क्योंकि सब मुझे force कर रहे थे कि हाँ MBA करो करो. And preparing for CAT is not easy. It means you have to study for 8 to 10 hours a day, and that also meant कि मैं और कुछ नहीं कर पा रही थी, because if I was so serious about something, I had to give it my all. वरना अगर मैं आधी इधर होती आधी उधर होती तो वैसे ही नहीं होने वाला था. तो ठीक है, मतलब I don't want to talk about that because it was just too weird for me as a phase. तो ठीक है, मैं कर रही थी, पढ़ रही थी. I was giving mock tests like every day. I was analyzing what's going wrong and studying like as much as I think I could. That's also the time I went off YouTube because I knew कि मैं दोनों चीजें नहीं कर पाऊंगी एक साथ. YouTube is also time consuming and preparing for CAT is too. मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ कि it's not possible to do. There are so many like student YouTubers and people who prepare for exams and do YouTube, but मेरे से तो नहीं हो पा रहा था, and that's something I knew कि अगर मुझे करना है तो मैं खुद से अकेले शांति में करूंगी. I don't want to like talk about it on YouTube कि guys I'm preparing for CAT, milk content out of it. तो ठीक है, YouTube took a backseat. So obviously I did give my best, लेकिन I was pretty burnt out at that time, especially in the end. I was like, भाई अब ये बस खत्म करो कैसे भी करके. I cannot continue this studying forever, and this was the last time I was doing it क्योंकि मैं इतनी थक गई थी CAT के लिए पढ़ के. For CAT 2024 I knew this is it. अगर हुआ तो हुआ, नहीं हुआ तो मैं नहीं करने आ रही हूँ वापस से. That's not required for the kind of life I want to live in the future. Whatever, 1-2 महीने बाद रिजल्ट आया and I got a 95 percentile. It was a good score. It wasn't very good because obviously you know I am ABC के लिए तो 99 percentile चाहिए होता है, but it wasn't like as bad as a 90 as well. 95 is के हाँ possible है, थोड़े ढंग के college मिल सकते हैं. And the funniest best part is कि तुम्हें लगता है ना तुम entrance exam के लिए पढ़ रही हो, once the studying is done, exam is over, मस्त हो जाएगा, your life will be set. No, after that the real things start happening, because उसके बाद I had to prepare for interviews क्योंकि percentile आ गई है तो interview calls भी आने लग गए थे. I got a call from IIM Kozhikode, IIM Indore, IIM Amritsar and like a few other baby IIMs as well, जिनको मैंने as such consider भी नहीं किया था, to be honest. My main thing was if I get Indore, it's great. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do this thing because I knew कि अगर मुझे MBA करना है तो मैं ढंग के कॉलेज से ही करूंगी, like a top IIM. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. And I'll also give you my reason for why I don't want to do an MBA. ठीक है, I prepared for interviews. I went to all those 5-star hotels to give them as well. It was a good experience, a good learning experience for me for sure. Because preparing for CAT taught me a lot about discipline, resilience, perseverance to like work towards a goal. Finally, the result is I got into the other IIMs, but IIM Indore में I was waitlisted, and clearly that did not work out. Otherwise, you would be seeing videos around that. तो ठीक है, मैं ऐसे बहुत ज़्यादा दुखी नहीं थी. Obviously, it hits you because you worked so hard for something and then your result is not what you expected it to be. तो थोड़ा तो दुख होता है, but I wasn't super sad about it because मुझे MBA नहीं करना था. Okay, so now here's why I decided to not do an MBA. I mean, never say never. So the first reason was कि MBA वो लोग करते हैं जिनको जॉब चाहिए होता है. The people who want to get into the corporate setup, who want to take their career to the next level, because when you do an MBA तुम directly manager level से start करते हो. As I told you, the same thing in SRCC कि मुझे placement चाहिए ही नहीं थी, मुझे job करनी ही नहीं है. So basically doing an MBA in that sense would be a waste of time. Doing an MBA from the top IIMs is 20 lakhs plus, and that's not a small amount of money, of course. Second thing, my brother has already done MBA from IIM Lucknow, so he knows the entire setup, the experience, what actually happens in there, क्या सच में पढ़ाई हो रही है. And the truth is कि सब लोग वहाँ सिर्फ जॉब के लिए आते हैं. That's it. ठीक है, obviously I'm not saying any knowledge is wasted, but जरूरी नहीं है कि वो तुम्हें एक डिग्री वाले सेटअप में ही मिलेगी कि you know you go to a college. These are things that you can learn anyway if you really want to study and gain knowledge. And as to for why I do not want to do a job, it's pretty clear that I don't want to work for someone else. Firstly, I want to control my own time and what exactly aligns with what I want to do in the future, and clearly doing a job is not going to help me do that. And of course, that being said, it is very important to acknowledge the fact that you know it is possible for me to take such a decision. My parents have also been super supportive, my family has been super supportive about this, and agar wo nahi hote to probably taking such tough decisions is not possible. So basically that was what was happening after I graduated from SRCC. अभी बोलने में बहुत आसान है, but that 1 year was so long for me कि पता नहीं क्या क्या हो गया है उसमें. But basically the first half of 2025 just went in all this prep and interviews and you know trying to figure out what I want to do. क्योंकि सारे interviews वगैरह usually April तक खत्म होते हैं, May तक result आ जाता है. So now going on to the next question, most of you have asked me, what are you doing right now? Are you doing a job? Are you in a 9 to 5 setup? Are you in corporate? What is going on? So currently I'm the creative director at my AI company. It's my brother's business called Galaxy.ai. It's an all-in-one AI platform with basically every AI tool in one place, and I as the creative director handle all the marketing, social media, digital marketing, making ads and the creatives that go online and all of those things. I lead a team of 4-5 people here, and that is exactly what's happening right now. So as I told you before, it was very clear for me कि मुझे ऐसी फील्ड में जाना है जो कंटिन्यू होगी in the future. That is the future, because finance, consulting and all that is okay, but the truth is that AI is here, it's here to stay, it is booming, and how, and people who are in their 20s have absolutely no idea about what is hitting them, because AI इतना ज़्यादा आगे बढ़ चुका है. So many people who are doing a job right now don't realize it, that AI is gonna take their jobs like this, because AI has advanced so much now, especially now that I'm in this field exactly. I know so much is changing, and probably in the next 2-3 years more most of the jobs will cease to exist because AI है, technology है, सब कुछ है. अभी बस थोड़ा time इसलिए लग रहा है because companies are not able to integrate the system into their exact workflows. But it will hardly take time for companies to do the whole AI setup in the company. That's why I obviously wanted to be ahead of the curve, and I know exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm working in content and AI, the two fields that are here to stay no matter what you do, because media, content, getting distribution is what is here to stay, and that is exactly the field I'm working in right now, which I absolutely love. Working on new tools, new things, new ideas. It also helps, my creativity to really come out, which is the best part of what I do. So yeah, that's what I'm doing currently. Technically, I am still in a corporate setup, but it's something I genuinely enjoy doing, and I do it for myself and my family, not some third person. And इसके बाद क्या होने वाला है, honestly, मुझे भी नहीं पता. Do I want to start my own business? Do I want to do a master's degree? You will definitely know as and when things happen. Wow, I can't believe I finally got all of that out of my system. Now you guys know, so you guys will stop commenting on what I'm doing. Okay, answering a few more questions related to MBA. Is your next goal an Ivy League MBA? Wow, I love that you guys are manifesting it for me. लेकिन अभी तो लगता नहीं ऐसा कुछ हो पाएगा. People also ask me, why didn't you go abroad for masters, or what is the disadvantage of doing masters abroad? And I'm just gonna add another question here, is that you went to LSE summer school. Was it worth it? So when I decided to go for LSE summer school in 2023, I spent 3 weeks in London studying at the London School of Economics, which was amazing, obviously. But those 3 weeks also helped me realize that I probably do not want to study abroad. There are two reasons for it. Firstly, it costs hell lot of money to stay abroad, study abroad, the fees, the living expenses, and I don't think it was worth it for me, and especially considering what I want to do in the future. Second reason, in the near future, a lot of degrees are going to be irrelevant, and that is a fact. What matters really are your skills. Are you up to date with what's happening? Are you upskilling yourself continuously? That is what is going to matter than a piece of paper that is your degree. Most of the courses right now, they don't even talk about AI, so how are you expecting to upskill yourself with just a degree? And I don't think doing a degree is worth it in the near future. Abhi fir bhi 3-4 saal, definitely people who get into the top IIMs or other good colleges will get a placement. It helps, it gives you that push. But after 4-5 years, considering that AI is booming, things are changing, your degree is not going to cut it. And that's what I believe, and that's the reason I'm not going for that conventional path everyone takes. Okay, now I'm gonna answer some specific questions you guys asked me. How many students from SRCC get into MBB consulting? So obviously, if you're a commerce student, you will probably know MBB means the 3 top consulting firms: McKinsey, Bain, BCG. And the reality is 10 people from my college probably ended up in MBB because each company just hires like 3-4 people maximum, and they are the top candidates who have like good CGPA, good extracurriculars, good everything. So it is definitely tough to get into an MBB, but once you get in, you get in. Do PE funds recruit from SRCC and St. Stephens? Yes, so many private equity firms, so many finance companies hire from SRCC. In fact, the highest package was from BlackRock or Blackstone. Is SRCC worth it if someone wants to become a CA? Yes, 100%. Most students in SRCC do CA. It is an amazing course to go for. Obviously, बहुत students देते हैं CA, but the good thing is the seats are not limited. You have to pass the exams. It's tough. It's very tough. Okay, now let's talk about some professional courses. SRCC plus CA versus SRCC plus CFA, which is better? So recently, a lot of people have started doing CFA along with SRCC. It's a pure finance course, lot of financial modeling and things like that. So CFA अच्छा course है, but CA is top notch. Like CA is just next level, and CFA is a good course to have if you want to go in finance. Definitely it will help you because a lot of companies in SRCC hired students who had cleared CFA level 1 or 2 because they were finance companies. Okay, now a lot of you guys are class 12 students, class 11 students. Ask me for CUET tips, preparing for CUET 2026, and now that I'm back, definitely you guys will be seeing videos on how to prepare for CUET, so stay tuned for that and subscribe. This video has been very long, so I'm gonna answer one last question for you guys. How do you get internships as a college student? So your best friend has to be LinkedIn at this point of time. LinkedIn pay a lot of companies, they do keep posting internship updates and openings, so you should definitely keep an eye out. Second, you can also reach out to specific companies' employees to get an internship from them, just drop a text message, and if they reply, probably if they need someone, they can hire you. And third is using referrals. If you know people, your relatives, friends who work in a corporate setup who can get you an internship, it's always a good idea to ask for help, especially if it helps you in writing your resume and helps you in your career. And yes, with that, I think it's time to end this Q&A life update video. I'm sorry if I couldn't answer all the questions. Feel free to leave your questions in the comments. I will definitely reply back to you guys. And now that I'm back, hopefully, let me know what videos you want to see on my channel. I am pretty active on YouTube Shorts though, but long form mein kya dekhna hai. I also made a new channel with my mom for some really fun content, so subscribe to that, show some love as well. And with that, I'm gonna end this video right here. If you made it till here, then comment these emojis, and thank you so much for watching this video. And actually, thank you so much for sticking around, those of you guys who have followed my entire SRCC journey. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends, follow me on Instagram, and until next time, bye.